Alright guys, so yeah, as you can see, I'll go through and do some cleanup work. And this room was once a room that we used as storage. We start the process of getting some of the stuff out and getting some of the other things that we want to work on in. So we want to have this like a area where we can store some of the parts. Alright, so like the intercooler piping, intercoolers for the other cars. So this is a radiator for the 4-door Skyline. I mentioned I want to do some drifting with. So this intercooler, that's for that car. K24 valve cover, and this one comes with the thing there for the oil catch can, the welding plant, and a couple other stuff. And we'll have somewhere we can store the engine blocks off the floor. So this is the failed B18B setup. We still need to send to the machine shop. We need to get pistons for it first. This is another B20 block that we're going to be building for the next phase of the black car, next engine for the black car. And this is a K24 lower half that is basically stripped apart and ready for assembly, which I think I might start doing sometime soon. These are the pistons that we'll be using. We're going to clean them up and use them. Basically stock rods we'll be using. That setup not going to pass. Not going to pass 300 horsepower or even 400. I don't think it might pass 400. I'm going to use a very small turbo to spool it. But this is pretty much the room as it is now. Tomorrow I'm going to come in and paint this wall. I'm going to have, I think I have some dark gray paint at home, so I'm going to paint this wall, and maybe this wall into that dark gray. And then later on this side we do like black. Alright guys, so I bought this paint gun online, recording, and I'm going to actually start the painting process of the room. Mix up some paint, so we'll use the gun, see what it looks like. Hopefully it comes out. Alright. Alright guys, so see, majority of the room is in one color. Just up there, so we need to use a paintbrush and brush out, and then go back over the white, make sure we get the borders clear and defined. Yeah, flooring, as I said, we're going to try and see if we can get something to deal with the flooring. So the overspray that we have there, we can get rid of that easily. Yeah, and we'll move around the shelves to kind of get to certain areas, and that basically would take care of everything. Oh, blinds. Could I put up some blinds here so you know? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. finish the painting, this is where we're going to close out this side of the log. When we come back, we're going to put together the flooring. Hopefully it's either we got, well, personally I wanted to get the flooring from, don't have anymore. So it seems now I might have to just go either Amazon or just get some linoleum and put on the floors. That will work out better. Alright guys, so we'll pick up back. Race meat gone. So we'll try to see if we finish up the clean room. Move around the thing them and start put on the tile. The room not square. So that's why I have a little gap. But we're gonna start that. So we'll go and put on the tile them. So far it don't look bad, you know, the whole aesthetic and everything don't look too bad, but we're going to work. We're going to do the work. Alright guys, so this is the final product. As you can see, we have the blocks underneath the shelf. So that's 24 block, B20 block. This is a 18B block that we did try to put in and never work out. So we still have it, but we're going to have it machined out to 81.5. This one now, so the special sauce block. I'll work out something with this. Yeah, I mean, basically I have everything else. I have some other stuff. I'll just dig up. I have some intakes under here. The scum tool and a stock K24 intake, K24 crankshaft somewhere there. Some TD04 turbos. This one is from the Subaru. This is from a 4G63 Mitsubishi setup. This one I recently serviced, but we need a back housing for it. But we have everything in the room, but pretty much organized. I have the well there up top. I'll find another spot for it. I think I need to make a tray and put it somewhere near the corner of the room or something. Yeah, valve covers. But pretty much is the organization of the room that's pretty key. And we have the engine stand, so when we start building the engines, we have everything inside the room instead of outside where it's windy and dusty and dirty, and you know, kind of have a little bit more control over the particulates that will enter the space. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We go through a number of things what we had in inventory. These are the pistons we took out of the 18B block, and these are some stock K24 pistons that we plan on using in the block. We're not going to do nothing special with it, we just put it together. We have the head inside the office, head is port and polish, valves, we reseat the valves, and just waiting on some valve springs to really put it back together, and then that should be a good enough motor for a boost application. Now look nothing big, like maybe like 500 horsepower or so, but yeah, that pretty much should cover what we are doing in this room. And just want to close out the vlog. Recently we did job drivers where we ran our PB 12.3. We have some more work I want to do on the car before we put it to the the B20 setup. I want to see how far we can push the B60. I think we can carry it down to maybe 11.8. If we can get it to 11.8, I think we're alright with that. 11.8, 11.5, somewhere there. So we have some work we want to do on that in the coming weeks. So we're not going to pull the motor just yet. We'll wait till after November, after the race meet is finished. After the race season is done, we'll do it for the Christmas, and into next year we can then move to the B20 setup when everybody, the Caribbean, contingent will be coming to Jamaica, so we want to show our best. So by that time we should be dialed with the B20 camping. Yeah, that's pretty much it.